If you're new here, my name is MIRIAKI, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back. Beauty, lifestyle, and vlogs. I look strange, right? This is the first time I'm trying on contacts, and trust me, I am very uncomfortable. My goodness. Let me know in the comment section your experiences with your first time wearing contacts. I don't know. Please let me know. How do you feel? How did it work? I spent over 5 minutes. What's even 5 minutes? 10 minutes trying to figure out how to place this. I cried my life out. Like, oh my goodness. I tried to place these contacts over and over and over. Let me know what you think about them on me, and let me also know which other colors you would like me to try. We're doing a full face of makeup, so step by step. If you follow me, of course, I'm very sure you're going to have like a very perfect beat. Okay, so starting off, I'm going to be using my wipes. So I'm cleaning my face with this makeup cleansing wipes. It's infused with collagen and it's for all skin types. I don't know if you guys know this. Here it is. Yeah, guys, my channel is small. I'm gonna be going in with the Zikel is it 24K serum. I'm gonna go in with that just to make my skin. I just noticed like some days ago that I have a video on my channel that has actually hit 1.1K views. Like, oh my goodness, I so much love this. I was so happy. I just couldn't believe. Yeah, it's just 1K, but to some of you, you guys already have 57K, 10K views, but I think my small 1.1K views means a lot. It means a lot to me. Going ahead after that serum to apply this moist essence from Blossom Makeup Skincare. Okay, I'm just applying that all over my skin too. Guys, before you apply your makeup, please make sure that you've moisturized so well. Moisturizing your skin allows your makeup to last longer and equally allows your makeup to apply better, especially your foundation and every other liquid product. So yeah, I know that I'm not the most consistent over here because I really don't know what's wrong with me. I always have this energy. I really plan on uploading, but things just happen, circumstances just happen, and I find out that I'm busy and I just can't find the time to film. And if you guys know how the life of a makeup artist is towards December, you would know that it's really crazy. It's really crazy for me. The foundation, I'll actually be using a new foundation today. I got this foundation, awwwwwwww. I don't know if you guys know awwwwwwww Cosmetics on Instagram. I got their foundation and I would like to try it out today. But when I got back home after getting this foundation, I discovered that the foundation was not my shade. So I'm going to be using it anyway, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to correct your foundation in case you find out that the foundation is dark. Okay. Moving on to primer, I'm going to be using the Rimmel Stay Matte primer. That's what I'm going to be using. I'm an oily girl, so I'll be using that, focusing it around my nose. This primer, I think, is one of the best drugstore primers that I know when it concerns mattifying. Okay, so for my oily babes, you guys can try out this this primer. It's amazing. I love it. I like it a lot. Thank you for the genuine people who actually watch my videos. Thank you. There are some of you that don't watch my videos, but you claim to watch my videos. If you don't watch my videos, I'll actually know that you don't watch them. That's something that you guys don't know. You just come on and you tell me, oh, I watched this video, and you didn't watch it. You just maybe watched it for the first few seconds. Some of you just fast forward the video and you think, I won't see. Like, you don't watch it up to a minute and that's all. Okay, so talking about the foundation, here we go. This is the foundation I got. Avor. I don't know, it might be looking like it's really my shade there, but it's not really my shade. It's reddish and all the like. Let me just go ahead to apply so that you guys can see. Yeah, if you're super oily, I would really advise that after this stage, after moisturizing, priming, you would go ahead with the powder just to suck some of the oils from maybe the primer and the rest of the stuff you just placed, and then maybe going with your setting spray. If you have like Mario Badescu, that will be very beautiful for you to like spray over your face and like get everything, get your base set before you go ahead and start applying your foundation. Okay, for my oily people. But I really am oily, but not all over my face. I'm oily just in my T-zone, so I'll be using this foundation. Is they said it's a super stay 24 hours super stay full coverage, and that is a matte base. It's waterproof, long wear, SPF 25. So yes honey. So oh my goodness, yes honey, I told you guys, okay, it's not my shade, it's not my shade, so don't come for me, okay? It's blending so well, and I think, yeah, it's full coverage. Like you guys can see, it's full coverage. It's just all over. And Miriam, I think that was a lot of foundation. Let me just reduce some of that foundation on my wipe, guys. It's really a lot of foundation. So, why is my camera deceiving me? Like in real life, guys, my face is actually darker. I don't know if you guys can tell the difference. Can you guys see? It's actually darker, but it's looking reddish. It's looking reddish on camera, and it's looking like it's almost my shade, but it's not really my shade. It's a little bit darker. The camera can actually make you feel like everything is flawless, everything is perfect. But Ezekiel Second Skin HD Concealer in the shade Honey. Okay, this is like 3 shades lighter than I am, but I'm just going to popping that under my eyes here, the bridge of my nose, and on my forehead, blending the one here, and it's beginning to give me like the shade that I have here on my chest. Can you guys see? Blend my forehead, blending. You guys see how this too is beginning to look like, you know? I'm not going to be doing any cream contouring, okay? I'm going to be setting my under eyes with using my powder shade from the V Beauty powder palette. V Beauty is a Nigerian beauty brand. I'm going to be using a brush to apply some of that powder under my eyes just to set my concealer before I go ahead and apply setting powder. Highlighted over my nose, my forehead. Yeah, then I'll be taking the powder that is my shade, and I'll be placing it all over every other place where I didn't highlight. This is my shade here. It's my shade somewhere here. Okay, I'll be taking that, and then I'm just setting the other areas of my face where I applied my foundation. Okay, using my Fit Me loose finishing powder to set my under eyes, to further set my under eyes. Yeah, I'll just be placing that. I'm bringing it towards the sides of my nose, taking some in the middle of my nose, basically on every area where I placed my concealer. This brush, and I'm going to be using a shade here, this shade, to contour. Okay, this V Beauty palette is very nice because the palette has like very beautiful brown tones, brown shades, and it has a very dark powder shade here. Maybe probably work for the darkest someone I know. Going from my earlobe here right down to where my eye begins. I was saying that the V Beauty palette really has very amazing brown shades that are true to color. Okay, they are very true to color. You know how some colors, some powders actually look like they're dark, but when you apply them on the skin they turn reddish or they're not really dark. This palette is not like that. Like the shade you see in the pan is the shade that you will receive once you place it on your skin. So yeah, kudos to Lady V Cosmetics. So I'm taking some of the powder that is left on my brush and I'm taking it over my small tiny beautiful forehead, just to like contour that forehead a bit. My forehead is not that big, it's just normal, but sometimes I feel like it's a little bit long. So to bring it down a bit, I always like pass around with my contour powder. Okay, I went ahead to fill in my brows. So if you guys see my brows filled in now, while I was making that call, I decided to fill them in to save some time. I'm using a small brush from Josham Beauty. I'll be using another shade here, a shade that is next to that brown shade. I'll be using this one to contour my nose. I'm going a little bit lighter for my nose. I don't want my nose to look too dark. So I'm going from here, I'm taking it down into my brows and underneath my brows. And that's basically it. Bring the contouring closer to the middle of my nose so that it's going to look a little bit smaller. Okay, so whoever discovered this, it's amazing. Like, oh my god, it just makes you look, it makes you look amazing in a certain manner. Like my nose just went from, you know, 0 to 10 just like that. So for blush, I'm going to be using my Juvia's Place palette, the Warrior 2 palette by Juvia's, just to use to blush. I'm going to be mixing these two shades to give a very warm, beautiful shade. Okay, so I'm mixing, and then I'll be smiling. Yes, honey, I love, like, whoosh, what is life without blush? And if you don't hold me, I'm going to keep packing it on. So hold me before I overdo it. It's okay, Miriam, it's okay. I'm done. I'm not adding it again. I'm not adding it. So I'll be going over with my brush over that blush just to make sure everything blends into the contour. You want to apply your contour and your blush in a manner where no one is going to be able to tell where the blush starts, where the contour starts. Everything is just supposed to marry into each other, if you know what I mean. So I'll just be pressing both of that together and we have a beautiful blend. I actually did makeup last weekend and someone was like, Miriam, I love your blend. The way you blend your client's skin, no one can actually tell where a certain product begins and it ends. That is because I always dedicate so much time into blending. Okay, so yeah, there we go. And I always take my blush upward towards my hairline. Can you guys see? It just helps to like move my face upwards. So using some of that Fit Me powder that I used to set my under eyes, I'm going to be cleaning my contour and my blush just to like lift my face the more. I'm cleaning that downwards. Now I'm going to be dusting that out. I don't want that to overbake because I don't want to have like a harsh line this way. I'm blending it out in circular motions. So I'm going to move in right now to do my eyes, but I'll be adding some of that powder under my eyes so that I'm going to be catching any fallouts that I'll have from my eyeshadow palette. Remember, we have already filled in our brows and I won't be doing that anymore. And I decided to do my eyebrows. I just conceal my eyebrows off camera just to save some time. Okay, so I'm going to be using that same Zickel concealer that I used to highlight my face, just to form a base for my eyeshadow. We're going to be doing a soft eyeshadow today. I don't yet know if I want to use some shimmery shadows or not. Oh my goodness, thank you Thank you. I just had to eat. So as a transition shade and to be able to set my eyes, I'm going to be going ahead with this powder shade here in this all over my crease. I'm using the lightest shade in this powder palette just to highlight my brow bone, like so. I'm thinking of using these two shades, but I don't know how I'm going to use them. All right, I'm going to be using this in my inner eyes, and then I'll be using this in my main lid. Okay, so there we go. I'm just going to be pressing that onto my lid. Using another brush which is a lot smaller, I'm going to be packing on the whiter shade in my inner eye. The whiter shade still in the same palette that I showed you guys earlier on. This is just going to act like to pop out my inner eyes. I'll be using the first brush I used to apply my transition shade, just to like blend the edges again. We want everything to really look soft like this. It's round-ended, and I'll be taking this brick shade from this same palette here just to like further define my eyes, like so. Guys, Juvia's, your eyeshadows are so pigmented, and just a little always go a very long way. So I'll just be using circular motions to blend that into my crease, and I'm taking it a little bit higher into my crease just to define those shades. Can you guys see that? I'm taking a bit at a time. I'm not really in a rush. Soft that blend looks. I just feel like it's so simple. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Next, I'll be using this pink glitter liner just to like form an imaginary glitter line above my eyes. I'm just going to take the look from a 5 to maybe a 9. Okay, so yeah. Baby,
I don't understand how on earth can I lose a key?
have you scattered oil back?
That's what I'm saying.
And yeah, you guys can see that the look has moved. Like the glitter line just makes everything look amazing. So I'm not going to be applying any lash. I just want to keep the look simple. Okay, I'm just going to be combing my natural lashes to, since I'm wearing my contacts for the first time, I'm going to be leaving them like that so that you guys can see how popping my eyes look. So I'm using this lengthening mascara from from Rimmel Cosmetics. It's nice now. But that for no get spare. So I'll just be using a butter gloss on my lips and a brown lipstick from LA Girl Colors. Okay, I'll just be lining. Just like that, and then I'll be using my NYX butter gloss to top it off. Maybe it for my simple makeup. Using my setting spray. This one is from Studio Series Professional Skincare Mattifying Setting Spray. I'm using that to set my face. Shake, 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 and then ooh la la. So yes guys, so I'll be highlighting here. beauties. Thank you so much for watching. If you have reached this stage, please clap for yourself. And yeah, I hope I did do my makeup step by step, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you would want more of these videos and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, see you all hopefully in my next video. Ciao ciao.